Morning, beautiful people. Cory here, and this is Pilates Fusion. Grab your foam roller, okay? If you don't have one, we'll try to make do if you not have one. But if you don't have one, guys, this is a great tool to have. Yes, perfect. And your lightweights. So lightweights can be 2, 3. These are 5s, but you might see me send them down some. Yes, you could always go heavier, but some of the stuff I'm doing might fatigue you a little bit faster. So just know that. Be respectful to how you feel today, and we will get started. We're going to start off lying on your foam roller, okay? So lay the foam roller long ways with your mat, and we're going to sit at the very end. So you do want to be at the very end of your foam roller. Take your feet nice and wide. You can hang on to your legs and just start to tuck, coming down one vertebrae at a time. And as you lie on the foam roller, you want all of your head on the foam roller all the way down to your coccyx. So every part of your spine is on the foam roller. Just relax your arms to the side, whether your palms are down or up, it doesn't matter. Feet are nice and wide, anchored into the floor. And I just want a gradual leaning to one side and then to the other side. So it's very small range of motion. Your shoulders are drawn down, and you're just going side to side, letting the knees kind of go over, but still keeping the feet flat on the floor. You're not going to that point where you feel like you're going to roll off. You have good support. Keep going one more time on each side. And perfect. All right, so still feeling the imprint of the spine on the foam roller. Reach your fingertips to the ceiling. Palms are facing each other. So right in the middle of your upper back are called scapula blades. We're going to try to wrap them around the foam roller. So I want you to reach and elevate the shoulders, okay? So reach out, spread the scapula blades, and then reach them into the foam roller. So reaching up and drawn down. I'm sorry, you're not elevating your shoulders. You're just reaching the fingertips and then wrap them around the foam roller. Finding the breath. So inhale and exhale. Reach them and down. And 2 more. And down. And last one. And perfect. Okay, let the arms float out to the side. Now, if you're tight through your chest, you're going to either have to bend your elbows or you can keep them long if you feel that stretch all the way through the shoulders, through the chest, and just breathe for a moment. Feel that stretch? You can also do this lying on a bench, and it's really good for the chest stretch. And perfect. Okay. Bring the palms, place them on the floor. Now, the wider that you take your arms, the more base support that you actually have. I want you to curl the right leg into tabletop and then the left. So just take a moment, imprint the spine. How much pressure are you using your hands as support? So the knees are hip width, okay? They're in line with your hips. Your heels are in line with your knees, and we're going to alternate a toe tap nice and slow, starting with the right side. And it's okay if you can't tap the floor, and then left. So you're holding that tabletop position with each leg. Keep alternating for me. I'm just going to turn that down just a little for me. There we go. Just keep alternating. Slow as you can go. There it is. Now, as you're doing this, your feet are hip width apart. The knees are not together. Notice what engagement of the core are you using to pull the leg back. So basically, I want you to not use hardly any leg. I want you to squeeze the kegels, and then the obliques, and then the rectus abdominis. So deep within that pelvic floor brings the legs back into that tabletop. You're still alternating. You're finding the breath. Perfect. One more on the left, and then hold tabletop. Notice that your shoulders are still drawn down, We're going to go with both legs. Again, I like to turn my palms facing up so I don't put a lot more pressure in my shoulders or my hands. I'm really relying on the core. Keep the back imprinted into the foam roller and both legs. Dip them down. And inhale, exhale, come straight back up. In your mind, it's nice and slow and controlled. If your lower back is coming off of the foam roller, you're going to shorten that range of motion. Just breathe through it. Creating a little more instability, you could bring your hands in closer towards your body versus in that T position. Good. If it's too much, to go back to just the single leg. I like it, guys. Good stuff. Slow. Excellent. 10 seconds. Starting off with just a little bit of core this morning, and then we'll stand. And last one. Perfect. Now extend the legs straight up to the ceiling. Now, creating a little bit more, lever, so your legs are long. And we're going to inhale, exhale, lower both legs. Stop when you need to. And hold, and then slowly come back up. Notice that all of a sudden you started to tense up with your shoulders. What area is working? Deep pelvic floor. You're doing these for 30 seconds. I don't want you to focus on a count. I want you to focus on a feeling. What's lifting the legs back straight up? Awesome. Looks good, guys. 15 seconds. Once again, if you feel your hip flexors, bend the knees, right? You can always regress to back to where we started, or progression, lengthening the legs, going lower to the floor. But feel that belly button from that string from the belly button all the way down to the pubic bone. Tighten it up. Good. Last one. And perfect. Bring the knees into the chest. Just hold it there for one moment. And relax down. Place the feet back on the floor, hip width apart. So take your hands behind your head, supporting your neck. Gaze is straight past the knees and towards the ceiling. Give me a little inhale, exhale, a little crunch and hold. And release back down. Now notice, are you tucking the tailbone and lifting it off of the foam roller when you crunch? Because it still should stay lightly against the foam roller. So you're giving me crunches, you're getting to the top and then just releasing back down. I'm not asking for all the way up, pressing, lifting the chest to the ceiling. And if you notice, my range of motion is very small, but a big contraction, right? And use that breath. Inhale, exhale, crunch, squeeze the belly button down towards the pubic bone, and crunch, squeeze the belly button down. Close in the distance from the floating rib down to the hip bone, and then it opens back up. And then it gets closer together and opens back up a little. There we go. Keep going. Elbows are nice and wide. You're breathing. You have a little bit of a burn through the core. You're not tugging on your neck. The feet are anchored in the floor. If it feels easy, what could you do? You could bring the feet a little closer together, creating a little more instability. I like it, guys. In less than 10 seconds, you're going to hold that last one to the top. We're going to extend the arms and reach past the hips. Not yet, just telling you what's coming. And here we go. Last one. Up and hold. Extend the arms and give me little lift for 10, for 9, 8. Chase that burn for 7, for 6, for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and release back down. Oh, that felt good. Now, I want you to kind of inchworm your butt down to where you're at the back of the foam roller with the back of your head. So right at the lip of your probably most of you, it's about the hairline, and your shoulders are drawn down, and you're just going to tilt. So you're just going to let your head fold to the right, back to center, and to the left. It should feel good. Adjust to where, right on the bottom, underneath the bone, side to side. And excellent. All right. So lifting your head, pushing against the floor, push yourself up, coming all the way up. And we're going to come right into standing, working a little bit of calves. So we worked from the belly button lower of the core. All right, so your feet are hip width apart. The foam roller is right in front of you. Standing posture, nice and tall. Pull the belly button in, lengthen all the way to the crown of your head. And the foam roller is about 1.5 feet in front of you. Your hands are just placed on top. You're just going to come up on your tippy toes and then lower back down. So a little bit of calf work and lower back down. Lifting up. So 5-inch heels, 3-inch heels, what do you got? Notice that you're not placing very much weight on the foam roller. Lift up. There we go. Notice, do your calves feel tight? They feel nice and strong today. And lower down, perfect. Lifting up, hold, big squeeze, and lower down. Lift up, hold, and lower down. Good, give me 3 more. Excellent. And 2. Don't smash that, Lene. Last one. And gorgeous. Okay, we're going to go into a squat. So as you squat, I want you to push the foam roller away from you. Push your hips back and then drag the foam roller back in. Yes? So inhale, exhale, come back up. Push away. So it allows you to kind of keep your chest lifted, right? And really feel the weight into the hips. The heels, as you're into that deep squat, you can lift your toes. You can kind of lift them a little bit and flutter them off of the floor, down, and lift up. Awesome. So, John, you would just be squatting unless you were holding on to that little baby foam roller. Yes, keeping the knees, hips all in alignment. Squeeze the knees towards each other a little bit. You're using the inner thighs. Perfect. Pushing away. 2 more. And last one. Excellent. All right, so up from the toes. Keep the heels lifted. Push back into the squat. Come back up. Drop the heels back down. Lift up. Squat. Push away. Lift back up and drop the heels down. Lift up. Squat, push away, little bit of balance, come back up, drop the heels down. Looks good, guys. Lift up as high as you can, tippy toes, squat with your tippy toes. Come back up and pull back in. So, where are you feeling the squat when you're up on your tippy toes? Quadriceps, yes? Up, push away, stand back up, drop the heels. 2 more. Up on the tippy toes as high as you can. Hold it up, squat it down, push it away. Come back up and drop down. 1 more. Up on the tippy toes, push away. Pull it back in and drop back down. Excellent. All right, we're reversing that. Squat it down, push it away. Come up on the tippy toes, stand back up, lower back down. Squat, push away, lift up on the heels, stand up. Lower back down. Squat, up on the heels, lift up, lower the heels. Squat, lift the heels, stand back up, lower. Squat, lift the heels. Yes. Don't worry, if you get confused, just keep your heels lifted all the time. That would be hard. Lift the heels, stand tall, and press them back down. 2 more. Squat it down, push away, lift the heels, stand tall. Notice your shoulders are still tacked over the hips when you stand tall. Last one. Here, come up and lower back down. Excellent. All right, calves are warmed up. Yes, so I'm going to actually face you. We're going into a plie. So most people with a plie don't get as wide as their mat. But if you have your mat down, most of you will be able to get at least a foot or less from each side of your mat. So you're in the center of your mat. Get those feet out there nice and wide. Take the foam roller to the front of the mat, still on the mat, but you're at the back of the mat. So you're not going to be pushing into it. All I want you to do is drop straight down, keeping the chest over the hip, and then straight back up. So keep going. I just want to show you a little bit from the side. So everybody here, toe, knee, knee in the direction of the toes, down. You're not pushing back, and you're not tucking under, right? Straight up and down, keeping everything stacked. Let's press down, cinch, back up. So you're pushing into the ball of the foot. You're pushing into the heel. You're pushing into the toes. You are not leaning forward, just press down, cinch back up. You have 30 more seconds. Inner thigh, push, all of it working. Give me a smile, happy Saturday. Squeeze it up and down and squeeze it up. Nice work. Down, cinch it up. Feel all the way from the knee, all the way up, down, squeeze it up. Remember those heel lifts? We're going to bring those in. One more. You're going to hold it down. Hold. Lift the right heel. Lift the left. Drop the right. Drop the left. Lift the left. Lift the right. Drop the left. Drop the right. Keep alternating. This side. Drop and drop. Now notice I haven't moved with my butt. So I didn't come up. Get down, kids. Down, down, down. You're just alternating one side. Hold them both up. Drop that side. Drop the other side. Alternate. Up, down, down. Up, up, down, down. Up, up. Woo! How are those inner thigh steps? Come on. You got it. And down. Yes, you can. It's all about time, all about feeling. Last one. And perfect. Drop it down, squeeze it up. Drop it down, squeeze it up. Get some blood flow back into the legs. Down, squeeze it up. 15 seconds. We're going to lift both heels, and you're going to go down and up. Now, you should feel a burn. It should be challenging for you, right? But what's the first thing to go if you cannot go through with it? You drop the heels and you continue to do the plie. Yes or yes? Drop it down, lift the heels, lift the body, drop it down. Heels are up. Now, will that change your range of motion? Maybe, maybe not. Are you pressing on the foam roller? Don't break it. Keep it light. Down, squeeze up. We have 30 more seconds. If your legs are shaking, good. So are mine. If you zoom in, they are talking to me. I like it. Down. So at the top, if you notice, my legs are never locked out. Come on, Steph. Come on, Lisa. Come on, Marissa. Down lower, John. Wilson. Woo! What good is a foam roller if I'm only barely touching it? It's just up here, right? Down. Squeeze up. Last one. Pulse it for 10, for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And press in toe, heel, all the way back to center. How did we do? Nice. All right. So we're going to come back down to the foam roller. We are now going to focus on your obliques. So I'm breaking it down into sections, giving your legs a little bit of a rest. Sitting at the back of your foam roller. It's nice and long with your mat this time again. Grabbing and just slowly rolling back. Legs feel better. So this is what I want you to do. I want you to place your right hand out into a T position. Yes or yes? Okay, and I want you to cross right leg over, so figure 4. So only one leg is on the foam roller. John, you'll still do these just on the floor. Now, keep the shoulder drawn down. So right hand on the floor in a T position. Right foot, figure 4. Place your right foot over the left quadricep. Take your left hand and support your head. Keep your elbow open. Crunch up and twist over and then back down. Inhale, exhale. So right oblique is firing. Now, I'm coming up kind of high. You don't have to. You can give me just that little side crunch. So take that left shoulder over to that right knee. Crunch up and over. If it's too much on the foam roller, just do it on the floor. But you're not bringing the knee any closer. Stretch out. Use that figure 4. Push that knee away from your body. Inhale, exhale, crunch up, and then slow on it down. You got it. So obliques, fire them. Guys, you got 20 seconds. And breathe. Supporting the neck. You're not pulling on it. Yes, you're feeling your abdominals, but mainly you're feeling that oblique. 10 seconds. I like it. One more. And excellent. And release. Uncross that right leg, figure 4. Place the left hand on the floor. Take the left leg, cross it over. So right hand behind, right shoulder going to left knee in 3, 2, inhale, exhale, up, and release back down slow. Now, if you really perfected this, there's no movement through the foam roller, right? Inhale, exhale, and cross, and release. So the foam roller just increases the intensity and the instability for working your core. I like it, guys. 30 seconds. Notice how much weight you're placing on that left hand that's on the floor. You're using the left obliques and you're finding a breath that matches your movement. So inhale, exhale, up, and release. Inhale, exhale, up. Less than 10 seconds. Gorgeous. Oh, the kitty wants to play. Last one, up, and release back down. Excellent. All right. So let's do a set of completely sitting all the way up. So it's very similar to a roll-up. Guys, if you need to, use your arms to grab behind your legs and pull yourself up, okay? If you have to use your feet as well. Now, of course, instability, right? That's what we're looking for. I will tell you, push your heels into the floor. Your heels don't want to be close. You want them a little farther away from the foam roller. And then we're just going to roll down nice and slow, tucking one vertebrae at a time. You can take your hands overhead. It's just a roll up. Keep your knees bent. Inhale, exhale, up. Stand up tall. And then back down. Use the cheaters if you need to, right? Inhale, exhale. Crunching up. So is this advanced? Yes, but you guys doing it. Come on, you can do it. You can always practice this one on your own. We're doing this for 60 seconds. So you're feeling every part of your abdominals for this. So from the xiphoid process to the belly button, and then belly button down to the pubic bone. Tuck, down slow, slow, slow. Oh, I love it. And find the breath. Inhale, exhale, crunch it up. Good. You have 15 seconds. Nice one, eh? Now, Marissa and Lisa, I know you guys can do it. Whew, started to show fatigue on that one, so I can't give a little leg kick. Breathe. That just kind of puts everything together. Less than 10 seconds. Let's go for one more. Inhale, exhale, crunch up, and perfect. All right, push yourself all the way back up. Standing position. Let's see. All right, you're gonna grab your weight to one dumbbell, guys. Place your foam roller to the right side of your mat out in front, okay? Grab the dumbbell in the left hand. So I'm going to take my right hand and extend it out, and I'm going to be about halfway down my mat to the left side of the mat, okay? It's just a little bit of balance. If you don't have a foam roller, grab a chair. What I want you to do is right leg is slightly bent, and I want you to hinge forward to where you're flat and tabletop. Left arm is nice and long, and I want you to row and just hold. So you're hanging onto the foam roller just a little bit. Both hips are facing the floor. Look down at the floor, and that leg is reaching out of the hip, nice and long. Point the toe, and just give me that elbow to the ceiling. Keep going. Row. So standing leg is working. You have 20 seconds. Keep the knee bent. Keep your gaze down at the floor. Draw the rib cage closer to the hip. Pull it in. Nice. Good. Give me two more. And last one. And perfect. All right. Lift that left knee. Bring that foam roller in a little closer. You're just going to hold the knee, and I want to shoulder press right here. Press it up. So that knee stays lifted. If you don't need the foam roller, let go. But I want that knee at least hip level. Foot is relaxed. And single shoulder press with that knee left. You got it. Press. So a lot of standing core with this, right? All of a sudden it got windy in here. I'm going to grab my foam roller again. You're standing nice and tall. You inhale, you exhale overhead. Press it. 20 seconds. You're working your core just by holding that knee up. Again, your right leg is still anchored. It is nice and strong. Good. We're going to put those two together. Yes or yes? Oh, yes. Are we ready? So here we go. Drop the weight. Put the foam roller in front. Leg goes behind. Single row. Straight back up. Lift the knee. Shoulder press. So my foam roller is off to the side. You're flowing through wet cement. Your left leg is never touching the floor. Reach it back. Wait till you get a flat back, till you're straight and flat. And then give me the dumbbell row. Lift the knee. Shoulder press. Find a spot that's not moving. And lift. Beautiful, guys. 15 seconds. Row. Shoulder press. The slower you go, the more you're working. Stabilizer muscles. And up. Let's do one more. Straight, flat back. Elbow, dumbbell row. And shoulder press. Gorgeous. Nice. All right. Are we ready for the other side? So in the middle of your mat, foam rollers out in front. Left leg is anchored. Left hand is on the foam roller. Shoot that right foot behind you. Flat back. Just give me rows right here. Now, a lot of us are tight, so we externally rotate the hip. If you have to lower the leg a little bit, lower to the floor, do so. The more you can get it up, keeping the hip flat, I'll take it. Elbow goes high to the ceiling and back behind you. Reach it. Gorgeous. Stephanie, get that leg higher. I know how, there it is. Reach out of your hip, guys, so you're not just reaching from your toe. Reach out of that hip. Good, Lene. Come on, John. You can be doing these, John. And you should have a 20-pound weight. Just kidding. Yes, 15 seconds. Your abs are drawn in. You're breathing. 3, 2, last one, gorgeous. Lift that right leg. So I'm looking for this height. Try not to lower clear down here. Stay nice and tall. Shoulders are stacked over the hips. Bring the weight right here and press up and lower down. Isometric through your leg. Your standing leg is slightly bent, but it's working just to hold you. Your obliques are working. Your core is working. Everything. Shoulder press. Gaze is straight forward. Inhale, exhale, press, and down slow. Yes. Good. Stephanie, just keep it shoulder height and stop. And shoulder height and stop. So I'm only stopping right at that shoulder. Woohoo! Yeah. Come on, guys, lift that knee. Keep it up. Shoulder height. Hip height. Up. Ooh. Less than 15 seconds. We put this together. Thick, wet cement. Yep, my leg wants to drop 2. Give me 3. Going right into it, keeping that right foot off the floor. And here we go. Forward, tabletop, hold, inhale, exhale, elbow, dumbbell row. Lift the knee, shoulder press. Reach the leg long, out of the hip, flat back, row. Lift the knee, shoulder press. Reach. Now again, maybe you don't need to hang on to the foam roller. You feel stable, you feel strong this morning. Please advance, go to that progression. Yes? Try it. Less than 30. Love it, guys. Ooh. Going back down to the floor after this. Good. Yes, you can. Give me 2 more. Nice flat back. Reach out of the hip, long femur, and then into the toe. And last one. And shoulder press. Oh, that was good. All right. Set that weight off to the side. We're going to set our shins on the foam roller. So come to the back of your mat. Let's see whose shins are tight. So right underneath the knee, both legs are on the foam roller. And John, you could do this one. Okay, you're going to walk out onto your palms in line with your shoulders, okay? And you're just going to pull in and then push away. So it's almost all 4, but I want your knees a little bit farther behind your actual hips. Draw the belly button in, pull the knees into the chest, and push away. So if you really feel an ouch on your shins, do this a little bit more. But you want to pull the knees up into the belly button without lifting your spine or your butt. Beautiful. Nice stuff. Pull it in, push away. So stability in through the shoulders. No movement forward or back with your body. So Stephanie, you look beautiful, but spiral your elbows towards each other. And when the knees come in, avoid any part of your body moving, but the knees only come into the elbows. Yes! Feel the difference? That was awesome. I love it. Good. That's it, Lene. Come on, girl. You could do it. You got 10 seconds, guys. Pull it in and push away. Pull it in, push away. So you're hugging, lifting the knees off the foam roller, off the floor. So it's light. And last one. And beautiful. Walk your hands back, and we're going to give a little shin love here. So lift your feet off, and I'm just going to roll forward and back all the way to the top of the ankles and back. Oh, now if you have a trigger point foam roller, it's going to be a little bit tougher, so you can just lift up a little bit. The closer that your butt goes to your heels, the deeper into the shins. Couple more times. I needed that. And perfect. Okay, guys, so we're going to go back to where right underneath your knee, and you're going to extend your arms out. If up on the palms are too tough, you can come down to your elbows, okay? So that's the regression. I want you to squeeze the belly button in, lifting the knees again towards your belly button, but pull both knees over to the right elbow and push away, and both knees to the left elbow and push away. So obliques, yes or yes? Pull in, push away. Pull in and push away. So pull in and hover and push away. Keep it slow, keep it slow. So really the foam roller is just a little bit. So Lene, John, if your foam roller here, you're just going to basically lift and lower. So you just lift the knees and set the foam roller off to the side. Or lift the knee and pull one opposite knee in and then opposite way. So that's if your foam roller is not working for you, that's the easier version, not necessarily easier. Give me 10 seconds. Breathe. Again, silence the body. The only thing coming in are the knees. And last one. Pull it in. And gorgeous, guys. All right. Place that foam roller at the end of your mat. Nothing would be complete without a little bit of triceps, a little bit of chest with a bridge. So you're going to place your arch of your feet, kind of wrap it around the foam roller. Yes, about hip width apart, and then just roll down. Have your weights with you, so grab those weights. And I want you to roll the foam roller as close to your butt as you can. The farther away, you're going to feel hamstrings. I want to work the high part of the glam. So that's where the glute and the hamstring meet each other. That's the glam area, the smiley face. All right, so wrap your toes around the foam roller. You have your 2 dumbbells, yes or yes? Just start to lift up into a bridge and lower back down. Now notice, when you bridge up, did you just push the foam roller away? Because the foam roller is not moving. So you got to find a position where you can bridge without that foam roller moving. So adjust it, and all you're doing is lifting one vertebrae at a time and then down. Last thing to come down is that tailbone, and then straight back up. We're going to go for one more. And lift up and hold. Take the palms, face each other. So you're going to hold the bridge, so isometric through the legs, slight bend in the elbow, and we're just going to do chest flies. Squeeze back together. Tap the elbows to the floor. Your elbows are not higher than your shoulders. They're about a ½ inch below your shoulders. Yes, you're hugging a tree. At the top, you touch the dumbbells together, squeeze in through the chest. Lift those hips, keep them lifted. Yes. And 2 more. Last one. Hold the weights right here. Take the weights back behind you. They could be together or apart. Now, I want you to lift the right leg straight up to the ceiling and just hold. Drop the weights back overhead, so tricep extension, and extend back up. So single leg to the ceiling, but no movement. The bridge is held at the top. So triceps down and straight back up. You should be feeling the hamstring and the butt cheek. The leg is not moving. Tap the floor and extend and lock. Notice your wrists are not moving. Give me 20 seconds before we actually hold halfway on the triceps, and then we do a little butt drop and lift with single leg. Oh, yes, you can. Are we ready? Halfway with the triceps, just hold. Drop the butt and lift up. Drop the butt and lift up. Now, if you notice, I'm not swinging my leg forward or back. The right leg is to the ceiling, lift and lower. Triceps, halfway, you're just holding. Oh, 15 seconds. Guys, I don't want your butt camping out. It taps or goes down a little and then straight back up. It may not even touch the floor. Chase it. Good. Give me 3, 2, hold, extend the arms, drop the right leg, keep your butt off the floor. Left leg extends, hold, and triceps again, down and lock, and down and lock. So tricep extensions. If you want to make it a little harder, reach your elbows farther back behind you and hold them there. And still lock at the top. Abs are drawn in. Foam roller is not moving. Woo! Look at that. Yes. In 10 seconds, again, we add, but this time your triceps are almost going to go to the floor and hold isometric. And last one, drop back down on hover right above the floor, drop the butt and lift. Down and up with a single leg bridge. Do not move the opposite leg. Hold the triceps. Hold. Yes, you can. Down and up. Oh, 10 seconds, guys. Could be a big range of motion. It could be small. I'll take anything. Just notice what you're feeling. Hold that leg still, Stephanie. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and set the foot down. Extend the arms. Bring the feet together. Drop the knees. Now, crush press. So the weights come together. The knees are out wide. You drop your butt and the weights. You squeeze the knees together and you push the weights away from your body. So knees go wide, butt goes down, weights come down. Squeeze the legs back together, lift the butt, press the weights away from you. Weights come down, knees apart, drop the butt. Squeeze the knees together, lift the butt, press the weights away. You got it. So crush press. And now we're right back to where we started with the inner thighs. Down, open the knees, squeeze the knees together. Your feet are together. Feet are together on the foam roller. So Stephanie, bring your feet together. It's okay if they roll out a little bit, but your knees go as wide as you can. Give me 5 more. Down, and press up. And 4 more. Where's Sandy? Where's Jen? And down, where's my Shar? Squeeze up. 2 more. Press up. Last one. And bring the weight down. Bring the butt all the way down. Set the weight down to the side. Bring the knees into the chest. Hug the knees side to side. Hamstring, butt, chest, triceps. Excellent job, guys. And roll to the side. So we're going to stretch you out with the foam roller. So what I want you to do is turn over onto your stomach. Take the feet apart as wide as the mat. And I want you to extend the foam roller out in front of you with your palms facing down or up. It doesn't matter. Gaze is straight down. Keep the feet on the floor and just inhale, exhale, and lift the chest. And release back down. Feel that lower back release. Inhale, exhale, lift the chest. Shoulders are drawn away from the ears. And relax back down. And one more time. Inhale, exhale, lift. And release. Excellent. All right. Curl the toes under. Come up and walk the knees into child's pose. So knees apart. Sit back, heels, butt onto the heels. And I want you to take your forearms onto the foam roller. Okay? Put that back in there. And just roll all the way to the back of your wrist and then push away. Pull it in so you're putting a little extra weight and just feeling the forearms. Turn your palms down. Keep going. We always forget about kind of these areas. These are great little tools. That foam roller should feel good. And then turn the palms all the way up so you're going through the forearms, the back side, top side of it. Push away. Pull back in. Good. And one more time. And release. Excellent. Take the palms, place them That came out of my ear. Take the palms either on the floor, we're going to go into downward dog, or on the foam roller, shoulder width apart, curl the toes under, push up into a downward dog. Bend the right knee, push the left heel to the floor, and just alternate a couple times. Good, and then both. Inhale, exhale. Push both heels into the floor. So when you come all the way up, you can roll the foam roller in, or you can just one hand at a time. And just hold here. Feet are flat. Just give me a little waggle. Palms are on the floor, or your knees are bent, and the palms can be on your shins or your quadriceps. Hold center, bend the knees, and start to articulate one vertebrae at a time, coming all the way to the top. Oh, you did good today. Turn center. Give me a big inhale, and bring the hands together and down to heart center. Excellent work, guys. So good.